middleweight championship fight between Blachowicz and the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Looking to become the UFC middleweight champion of the world, here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. For a long time, this man has been one of the best 85ers in the world, but this title fight eluded him. It is here right now. He is healthy, he is smack dab in the middle of his prime, and he believes he is the best 85er in the world and is out to prove just that tonight. Walk away with 12 pounds of UFC gold. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and reach. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 200 pounds. Introducing the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai fighter, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Warsaw, Poland, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Blachowicz.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times, and a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch gloves and we are underway.
Ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, beautiful strike there there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all limbs.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he landed the strike that he was looking for. Oh, he heard a belly jab.
Adesanya gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Right hand on point. He blocks the punch. Another shot lands upstairs. Slips to avoid the right.
What a body kick.
Ooh, nice knee to the body, just what he needed there.
Big punch land. Ooh. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
And they separate. Oh! Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Blachowicz gets caught with that punch. Nice counter left hook to the head. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh! Head kick. Just missing on the high kick there. Single collar tie now. Now, on the inside, he's hit now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he hoped.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
Second round underway. Punch coming, it's blocked. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, big left. Try to establish that jab. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
27 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya, and striking at a 28% clip thus far against Blachowicz.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
And they separate. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
So he lands a double jab there. He continues. He's getting hurt here. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Oh, look at that jab, snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hand right back to his face.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Adesanya. Oh, big right hand, yes. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
All right, you ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Here's the kick, blocked by Blachowicz. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Gentlemen, I'm putting it on the line.
Oh, right hook attempt, no good.
An uppercut landed.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. 50 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. And connecting with an accuracy rate of just 28% here against Jan Blachowicz. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Nice punch there by Adesanya. With 2 minutes and change to go in round three. Woo! Israel Adesanya, I don't even know what that was, but it certainly looked pretty, DC. This man brings so many different things to the table as a striker, and I would think would be a very difficult guy for his fellow middleweight contenders to prepare for. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Blachowicz's strike attempt there is blocked. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh! Huge right hand!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now he's on top.
That'll do it! Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. finally he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer has your decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 21 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel Adesanya.
All right, so how about this result tonight as we congratulate the new UFC middleweight champion? It's a good thing you're not allowed to bet on these fights because,
I like the champ coming in, but this guy sat across from us and said, I am going to get the job done. That belt is mine. He's only been keeping it warm. Tonight he became the champion just as he said he would.
Still dangerous, goodness gracious, move like the Gracie brother.